Hey, what's going on? It's your boy back at you with another video. And today, I'm going to do another video. I'm going to talk about a YouTuber. And today, we're going to talk about Kwame Brown. And this is going to be a very harsh video. It's going to be a little bit of profanity. But this shit needs to be said. Okay, this is what I want to say. This ain't going to be long. Okay. I want Kwame Brown. I want everybody to send him this video. Because this is coming from the heart. This is no malice, no hurt, nothing. But Kwame Brown, nigga, can you stop crying about Gilbert Arenas? Nigga, can you please stop crying about Steven Jackson? Can you please stop crying about Matt Barnes? Can you please stop crying about Stephen A. Smith? Can you please stop crying like a little bitch and be a fucking man and grow the fuck up? I need for you to grow up. I need for you to understand, okay, you played in the NBA. You are not a failure. So I'm going to tell you something something else you need to do. You need to remove that goddamn bust title on your YouTube page. Bust life. You're not a bust. You played 12 years in the NBA. You are a success. You bought your mother a house. You played in the NBA. A lot of people never even made the NBA, especially on YouTube. I ain't calling no name, but y'all know who he is. I just throw that one in there. But you made the NBA. And so why I keep sitting around every day feeling sorry for, I look at your channel, my brother, every day you up there feeling sorry for yourself. Nigga, every day you up there talking about somebody's always talking about me, talking about the big bus. You know what, man? I'm going to tell you something, man. You got to be a good subject for everybody to keep talking about you, because Lord knows. Your ex-friend, Mr. Skinny, for some reason he just can't keep your dick out his mouth. Because Lord, he loves you. Because every goddamn day for the past 6 months, this dude cannot stop talking about you. You know, but he was a fake anyway. Because at the end of the day, wasn't he your friend? But he knows that you didn't like Gilbert Arenas. But he goes over there, now he chills with Gilbert Arenas. Show you what kind of snake ass nigga that he is. That he jumping from, he's a dick rider. Now he dick riding Gilbert Arenas. But but people think I don't see that, right? My point I'm trying to make to you, brother, is that stop trusting all these people. Everybody is not your friend. First of all, you need to get rid of Carcino, that clown ass nigga, because all he is a fucking yes man. He's telling you what you want to hear and not what you need to hear. And that's why your numbers just keep falling. And I know I can't talk. I got 384 people and motherfuckers don't even want to subscribe because motherfuckers don't want to hear the goddamn truth. I'm telling you the damn truth that you need to get your shit together. That you need to stop crying like a fucking bitch. Stick to the fucking message. Your message is the reason why your channel blew up. You need to go back to that. You need to stop fucking. I'm going to tell you something you need to do. You need to leave what's her name? Queen Regina. You need to leave her alone. Sister T. You need to leave all these clown motherfuckers alone. Because all they are a bunch of fucking leeches that don't give a fuck about you at the end of the day. And that's why your channel where it is. Every goddamn day. You made a couple of weeks, a week, I think, a few days ago, you was talking about Becky with the good hair. Look, that joke, that ship has sailed, okay? That Stephen A. Smith shit, that Steven Jackson shit, that ship has fucking sailed. Can you move the fuck on from that shit? And I'm not being mean to you. But brother, you need to get your shit together and stop dwelling on the past. Let this shit go, man. I think you need to just go somewhere, and I'm saying this out of, and I know how it feels. That I understand Michael Jordan, that really hurts you. That Kobe Bryant hurts you. Getting traded like that hurts you. I understand that, man. And I see the videos that you're drinking, you're smoking, you're drinking yourself into an early grave. You're doing lives drunk because you're depressed about your career. Your career didn't work. It didn't. In their eyes, it didn't work. But how can you be a bust when you played 12 years in the NBA? But crying about this shit every fucking day, where is it getting you? Stephen A. Smith, they're not talking about you. He's not talking about you. Steven Jackson is not talking about you. Matt Barnes is not talking about you. People are moving on with their lives. When are you going to move on with yours? Instead of sitting around crying and acting like a little bitch every fucking day. Playing the victim role. I think, I'm going to say this to you. If you would have put in a little bit of work, your career could have been better. Everybody's not going to be Michael. Everybody's not going to be Magic. Everybody's not going to be Kobe. Everybody's not going to be Bron. Everybody's not going to be Steph. Everybody's not going to be Duncan. Everybody can't be a star. I'm sorry. Everybody just can't. Everybody can't be Shaq. You get what I'm saying? But you could have, if you would have put in a little bit of work, I believe your career would have been better. I believe if you would have played better, I believe that they wouldn't have had nothing to talk about. A lot of players in the NBA didn't work. A lot of players in the NBA, it didn't work out. But do you see them up here every day crying like a little bitch? Because that's what you acting like. You acting like a pussy. You acting like a straight pussy. You can't fight your own fucking battles. You want everybody else to do your dirty work for you, right? You need to get your shit together, man. Because last year, you had YouTube on fire. Instead of instead of these no-name clown YouTubers that's looking for clout, won't you set your platform up where you are an NBA basketball player? Why don't you get former basketball players to come on your show? Why don't you set up a set? I'm quite sure you got a big house. Set it up to where you have a nice studio. Get a studio in your house. Get you a microphone. You already got that. Get you like a 4K camera. Bring some celebrities over there that can chop sports up with you, or celebrities that talk about the streets, talk about trying to help these young kids. Why don't you set up a program with kids that love to play basketball? Why don't you set up a camp? You could be setting up camps. You could be making money instead of every day arguing with these clowns every day. It's ridiculous the way that you're acting. You're acting like a fucking pussy. You crying every fucking day. Everybody, let me tell you something. Everybody's going to talk about you. You can't stop people from talking about you. You keep crying about Mr. Skinny. Fuck him. All he is a clout chasing ass nigga. But then again, I gotta say this too. That I noticed on YouTube, if you don't talk about negative shit, that's the only way people gonna listen to you. It's a gift and a curse. Because these type of videos I'm making right now, these the only way they're gonna respond. Because if I talk about anything else, nobody responds, right? I know how you feel. But at some point, you got to move on with your life. At some point, you got to understand, let the past go, let that shit go. You're 40 years old now, and you up there every day acting like a fucking child. They're tired of the shit every goddamn day, talking about the same shit, playing them whack ass songs. You need to stop that shit, man, and stick to the message. Bring people on your show that can talk about basketball, talk about life, talk about other things, besides sitting around arguing all the time. I'm just saying, get away from Carsino, because all he is a fucking leech. He don't give a fuck about you. He telling you what you want to hear because he want to keep that buzz. Because before you stepped on the scene, his channel was fucking dying. But soon as your YouTube fame shot up, his page shot up. His you know what I'm saying? His subscribers went up. That's why he talks about you every now. He don't even Carsino don't even talk about you as much anymore. But he does it enough just to save face with you so he can latch on to you. You're losing 1,000 subscribers every 2 weeks. At some point, you got to realize that the Becky with the good hair joke, that shit is played out. When you gonna move on, man? That Queen Regina, she's ruining your channel. They are ruining your channel, man. She is ruining your channel. These leeches that you hanging around, they're ruining you, aren't they? You worth what, $4 million. Why the fuck are you on YouTube arguing with these clown motherfuckers, broke motherfuckers that's trying to come up, and all they're doing is using you, but you can't see it. Why you think Mr. Skinny's out here dissing the fuck out of you? Because he never really gave a fuck about you from the beginning. He was just using you for clout. He just used your ass. Carsino used your ass. Damn D used your ass. Gravity Takeout used your ass. All they are a bunch of fucking leeches. For some reason, they can't stop talking about you. You know why? Because once they stop talking about you, they have no content. You get my point? So, Kwame, I want you to take my advice, man. Stop beefing and arguing and talk about something positive, whether the numbers fall or not. And what you should do, be like Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace to the Godfather, Kevin Samuels. The Godfather, when he was alive, people used to make beef videos about him all the time. And you know what he said in one of his live streams? He said, I don't give a fuck about how people feel about me. That's what he said. You have all the power. You're the most powerful person on YouTube, believe it or not. Because all these people cannot stop talking about you. I don't do videos about you every day. But they can't stop talking about you. So you know the best thing that you need to do? Let your silence be your violence. You don't fight people. You don't fight people with anger. You fight them with zip lips. When you shut the fuck up and start talking about people, they ain't got nothing to say. Let Mr. Skinny talk about you. Let him make 1,000 videos a fucking day. Because if he really want to see you, he know where you at. These niggas is all bark, no bite. Huh? If he really want to see you, he will come see you instead of doing all that talking. But the way you do it is you move on and don't argue with people. And come up with ways to make content because you have a big name. You were a basketball player. Use that to your advantage. You got leverage that you're not even using. Why are you doing all this dumb shit? Doing live streams in a car. You got a studio. You a millionaire. Fuck YouTube. Fuck them. Fuck these clowns on YouTube. And I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart. Because the way at your rate, your channel gonna keep dying. Every time I look up there, it's like you losing 1,000 subscribers like a week. At some point, when you gonna wake up from this shit? I'm gonna tell you something. Until you own your failures, your life is never gonna get anywhere, Kwame. You have to own the fact that, okay, I had a disability. that things in Washington didn't work out. And I understand it hurt because being rejected hurts. And I tell y'all something, I don't like putting my business out here. But now, but this ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm going to talk about you. My point I'm trying to make, stop labeling yourself a bust. You are a millionaire. You played NBA basketball. You did something millions of people would love to do, and you did it. So what are you sitting around drinking every day for? Drinking every day like that, eventually your liver, and you only got one liver, and I see you every day up there drinking. You need to stop doing that shit, man. Every day you feeling sorry for yourself. Fuck Michael Jordan. Fuck him. Stop worrying about these clowns. Fuck him. It didn't work. It didn't work in Washington. It didn't work out. But crying about that shit every day is not going to get you anywhere. Because all these fools, they doing that shit to make videos about you. I'm going to tell you, if you stay silent for a while and don't talk about people and just continue to make content, let them talk about you. Get rid of all them leeches. And your channel will be popping again. But you got to stick to the message. Fuck skinny TV. Fuck all these clown ass niggas. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to get back on you. That crying like a little bitch every day, where the fuck is it getting you? Every day you up there crying. Let it go, man. It didn't work. You have to own your failures. Only way you own your failures, you have to own it. And I'm quite sure you hurt about all them subscribers that you've lost. But you can get them back. If you leave all that beef and drama alone all the time and start coming out here making good content, you can do it, man. You got the means, you got the name. You are a basketball player. Why are you sitting online arguing with these fools? You could be somewhere working with a basketball team. You could be working with scouting. You could be in the NBA right now. A lot of guys, their careers don't work out in the NBA or NFL, or they're going to coaching. They're going to they'll do broadcasting. It's things that you can do. And I ain't saying be on YouTube, but you don't need to be on YouTube all day and you're a millionaire. You need to get away from these people, these leeches, because they don't give a shit about you. I'm just saying. But every day I need for you to get some balls and stop acting like a pussy, man. Because you acting like a pussy. Every day you up here crying like a little hoe. You always say a man. You always talk about being a man. That's not being a man. Looking in a fireplace, they keep talking about me. They keep talking about me. Nigga, people gonna talk about you regardless. You could be the most positive person in the world. You can be the most rich person. You can be the coolest person. It doesn't matter. People are going to talk about you regardless. You can't stop. You can't stop that. So why the fuck do you keep talking about that same shit every day? Stick to the message, man. Fuck all these haters. But crying like a little bitch every day, where is it getting you? Huh? Kwame, you got to get your shit together, man. You looking bad out here in these streets. Because, see, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Because, Carsino don't really want to tell you the truth because he don't want to lose your friendship. But a real friend, my old saying is this. I'd rather for a nigga that smack me with the truth than hug me with a lie. That's all Carsino doing. He's hugging you with lies, and that's why your channel keeps falling. Gilda Arenas talks about you. Let him talk. Skinny TV talks about you. Let him talk. Cause Gilbert, he talks like a little bitch. He can't just shut the fuck up. Let these people talk about you, man. Let them talk. Once you start making all these silly ass videos and you go on making positive shit, they ain't got nothing to say. I wouldn't even argue with Mr. Skinny. He just got out of jail not too long ago. He's a felon. He talking about you, but he did 11 years in jail, right? He talking about you, but yet you the same nigga who got him a Hellcat, right? You the same nigga who got him a new house, right? But he talking shit about you. You an NBA, you a millionaire. Who the fuck is he? Every day talking about you. Come on, Kwame, get it together, man. And I'm not doing this video for clout or none of that shit. But you need to get your shit together. You need to get away from them yes people. Because if you got a bunch of yes men in your camp, that's not real friends. Carcino is not a real friend. He's using you. He's a clout chasing bitch. He'll do anything for clout. I understand it, man. I understand you, bro. That you up here every day. What you arguing for? You the only NBA player I know that's arguing online. These other players got YouTube channels. All they talk about is basketball. They don't talk about nothing else. Or if they do talk about, they not talking about their personal life. Or they'll have rappers come up there or something. They're talking about other things. They're not talking about YouTube beefs. Why are you arguing with people who got 1,000 subscribers? I don't get you. It just doesn't make sense. You don't make sense. You're arguing with these people. Why? But I just want to say that, man. Come on, Kwame. Stick to the message. That's it. Deuces.